Hey y'all, welcome back to A Dash of Gratitude. My name is Beth, and I wanted to take a moment to welcome you here and just to tell you that I'm so happy that you're here today. I hope you'll enjoy this video. Hey y'all, so I'm just making a quick trip out to Aldi. I'm cooking dinner for a small crowd tonight. It's really just our regular family, so the five of us, and there will be a couple other family members and friends joining, just a casual spaghetti night in. So I got to run out and get some more sauce, and I think I'm going to do a really nice side salad and garlic bread to go along with. And so anyway, I'm about to run into Aldi. I've got, a couple things I got to pick up. I've got my Aldi quarter. I keep it right here in this little coin purse, and I keep it in the console in my van. So my kids know that don't mess with the quarters in here because this is my Aldi quarter. If you don't know, when you shop at Aldi, you rent a cart for a quarter, and then when you are done with your grocery shopping, you return your cart, you get your quarter back. So anyway, that's what the quarter is for. All right, let's go. I have never bought clothes from Aldi, you guys. Look at these linen pants and this romper. Oh my gosh. What if they're awesome? I don't know. What if they're not? Maybe, but we're gonna see. I am a sucker for school supplies. We have misplaced our multiplication and division flashcards, so I picked these up, and then there was a 2-pack of these little Presidents of the United States and 50 Great States books. I just thought those could be nice to have around. I picked up this sourdough bread, and I'm excited to give it a try because the ingredients are really, really minimal. It's just got flour, water, sourdough starter, salt, barley flour, and enzymes. I love that, and so I'm really excited about this. I got 2 loaves of their Italian bread for dinner tonight. I'm gonna stick them in the oven with some garlic butter. It's gonna be so good. I picked up these blackberries to go into a recipe I want to try. I got 4 jars of this traditional style pasta sauce. I got 4 of those. I got 2 containers of salad. One is mixed greens and one is baby spinach and arugula. I'm gonna put together a good salad for tonight. To go along with dinner, I also got some zucchini. I got 3 packs of ground beef, the organic ground beef, grass-fed, sweet potatoes, bell peppers, and a camping fan. We've got a camping trip coming up soon, and plus the kids want to do a spend the night in the backyard, camping in the backyard, and so it is so hot, so this is going to be necessary for that. I'm going to return my cart. That was quite a pleasant trip into Aldi. I never mind shopping at Aldi. The experience in there is usually pretty good, but it was really not crowded in there today. It was really cold though. I mean, I had goosebumps the whole time I was in there. It made me regret even thinking about shaving my legs. But it was a good trip, and I was really surprised at the Aldi Aisle of Shame, or the Aldi Finds row. And I didn't get very much footage from inside the store. I do feel a little bit awkward sometimes videoing while out in public in a store, so I got a tiny bit of footage, but not very much. Anyway, the Aldi Finds row had a lot of really great things on it. I had to restrain myself significantly, and I cannot believe I bought clothes at Aldi today. I've never done that before, but I always hear they're really good, and so I'm gonna give them a try. We'll see. I'm really excited about the teacher planner. I think it looks really well organized and nicely put together. I think the quality seems pretty good too. So I am excited to give that a try this year. I love good organization tools. I mean, it just helps everything run so much more smoothly. So I'm getting ready to put together the pasta sauce for the day, but here's what I'm using. And just so you know, I did switch out some of these sauces when I got home because I like to keep several jars of sauce on hand, and I wanted to rotate those out. So I put the new ones I just bought into our pantry, and then I brought these 4 out. So I'm also going to be using a diced onion. I'm going to dice up 1 bell pepper. I'm going to dice up some zucchini. And then these are I'm just going to use these spaghetti noodles, and then these 4 packages of ground beef. 1 I already had in my freezer, and these are the 3 I bought today at Aldi. Now I am so excited to be using this veggie food chopper. I got this chopper on Amazon Prime Day. It was the only thing that really caught my eye. I've been wanting one of these for several years, probably like 5 or 6 years now, and I'm excited to give it a try today. And then I've got my immersion blender out because one of our guests who will be here for dinner tonight does not like large chunks of tomato in their sauce. Like, it really repulses them. So I'm going to blend these sauces up really well just to be sure there are no large tomato chunks. So just pouring all the jars into this bowl. The sauce seems pretty smooth. I didn't really see any chunks, but like I said, just to be sure, gonna handle this business. And I've never done this before. I feel like this is kind of extra, but I do care about our guests that are coming, so. Alrighty then, so here we are. I'm going to chop this zucchini, and here's just a little, let's see, I'm going to cut this maybe in thirds. If you've been following the channel, you know that my kids swim on the swim team, and every week when we would have a swim meet, I would always do spaghetti. Well, I was trying to think of a way to get in more vegetables, and I told them that if we added zucchini into their spaghetti sauce, it was zippy zucchini, and then they would swim so much faster with the zippy zucchini. So that's why I add zucchini. It helps you go more zippy. All right, here we go. First time. Oh my gosh, so I think I put too much in there at one time. All right. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let's try it with a little bit less. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Look at that. I love it. I love that so much. There's a few other attachments that came with this. I'm not really sure what they are. I think there's like a spiralizer and another size of cube. You could do a little bit of a larger cube. This will probably be the one that I use the most if I had to guess about it. I don't know, the larger one you could probably use for roasted vegetables. It'd be a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see how this bell pepper does. I bet it's going to be amazing. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay. I wish so much that I had this 2 weeks ago when I was making salsa. Oh my gosh, I made a huge batch of salsa. I canned fresh salsa for the summer season, and this would have been so helpful to have. I did so much chopping, so much chopping. It's all good. I'll have it for next time. All right, let's see if I can fit an onion in here. I'm not sure which video I will upload first, this one, or I have another one where I did some cooking, but I'm going to share with you in this video as well, this life hack. What I did was I dampened a paper towel and put it here on my cutting board. I'm going to cut my onion on top of that paper towel, the damp paper towel, because if you do this, it'll prevent your eyes getting teary from the onion. So if that's something that you struggle with or something that you deal with, man, sometimes I can't even open my eyes. One time it was so bad I just continued to cut things with my eyes closed because I had to get it done and I didn't have time to stop. Oh my gosh, that's not very safe. It was, do not recommend doing that. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, the habit of cutting an onion. Okay, do this little thin slice first. I'm blown away. This is so incredible. I'm serious, you guys. I don't know why I waited so long. Chunk like this, about 1/4 of an onion. Chopped in an instant. It's incredible. This is incredible. Thank you, Amazon Prime Day, for real. Oh my gosh. I am so impressed. That is incredible. Amazing. I've got my ground beef all browned nicely. I drained it and I added some Italian seasoning. Something else that I like to do, I keep this box of garlic cloves in my freezer. So these are frozen, but I just like to throw them in whenever I make pasta because some people really enjoy garlic, myself being one of those. And then if you don't like it, you can just not get a large clove of garlic, but I really enjoy that in my pasta sauce. One time I just did it because I was lazy and didn't want to chop them. Anyway, now I do it every time because I love it so much. For some reason, my mic stopped working on my camera, so I'm going to voice over this video. So here I'm just adding the chopped vegetables. How awesome is that chopper? I still cannot even believe. I love that thing so much. Anyway, I was adding in the vegetables and then I realized that the pan I was using was actually too small. So I changed over to this red pot for the sauce and, the meat and the vegetables. And then about halfway through, I was questioning, oh my gosh, I think this pot too was going to be too small. I did eventually make it work. It was a close, tight fit, but it all worked out in the end. I do have a large stock pot that I could have gotten out, but I really just like to keep that for canning projects, and it's just so big. It's really large to work with. So anyway, here I am adding that sauce. This meal was so good. It came together really, really nicely. I do want to add that normally I would saute the vegetables along with the ground beef, but today I was putting this together around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It had plenty of time to simmer all together, so the vegetables did get nice and soft. It was a really beautiful sauce. Here I'm putting together this simple salad. I'm just combining the 2 containers of greens that I picked up. To them, I'm going to make my own dressing. Something that our family has been trying to be more mindful of is seed oils. So we try to avoid pretty much every oil that comes in any dressing in the store. It's also in a lot of our other food products in the grocery store. But the oils that we do use at home are olive oil and sometimes coconut oil. But today for this dressing, I'm adding a little bit of, well, the juice of 1 lemon and then a drizzle of olive oil. And then to that, the seasonings are salt and pepper and oregano. And this is just such a simple way to dress a salad. It's really, there's no rhyme or reason, no measurement. You just kind of add the seasonings that you like and the amounts that you like. And at first, I just did half of the lemon, but I ended up deciding that it needed a little bit more flavor. So I added the other half of the lemon and more oil. To the salad, I'm adding cucumbers, and I normally would have added tomatoes, but like I said earlier, one of our guests does not really like tomatoes that much, and so I left them off. And then I forgot to add the black olives, but that is my favorite way to make a salad. Olivia. Anyway, that's my favorite way to make a salad, just simple and delicious, good whole ingredients. Sometimes I find it to be a little bit overwhelming to make healthier choices in the kitchen, what to avoid, what to include. There's so many different thoughts and opinions on all kind of things that happen in the kitchen, but I just find the simple things that we enjoy. I keep it really easy, really simple, and then it's easier to do. So I hope you'll give that salad dressing a try. It actually is really, really nice, and we really enjoy it. I do want to take a moment to thank all of you new subscribers. We have had quite a growth spurt on the channel, and I love that so much. I really appreciate having all of you here. If this is your first time here, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. I do have a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we are getting closer every day. Um, as soon as I hit that goal, I am still going to be doing a $100 gift card giveaway to Amazon. So I'm looking forward to being able to do the giveaway. So please make sure you're subscribed and stick around to see what's to come. I've done the sauce, I've done the salad. Next up is the bread. So I like to buy this Italian style bread from Aldi in particular. Almost every time I'm there, I do pick up at least 1 loaf. It just makes for such a nice addition to whatever dinner you're having. I also like to make my own bread sometimes, but I don't always have time to do that. And sometimes I just don't want to as well. And this is just easy and delicious. And you can pick up Italian style bread at your whatever your favorite grocery store is. I'm sure they've got one that's comparable. I like to slice the loaf in half long ways, almost all the way through. I do like it to be a little bit connected in the middle there. And then I slice it across ways too. On top of the bread, I like to spread butter and then fresh minced garlic. I'll pop it into the oven under the broiler on low just until whatever crispness I like. After it comes out of the oven, I like to add some seasonings. Today I will add in the video thyme, oregano, basil. I think those are the 3 that I add. You could do whatever you want. You also could add cheese of some sort, Parmesan cheese, maybe some shredded mozzarella. That would be delightful as well. But this is a really nice bread to serve with dinner.
Y'all better take a breath and be grateful.
You're welcome, babies. Our dinner guests were running a little bit late this day, so the kids and I went ahead and had dinner together. And before we sit for a meal, we like to take a breath, breathe in, and then just say thank you and be grateful for the meal that we're having together. This dinner was so good. Simple salad, pasta, noodles, meat sauce, and that bread. So good. This is probably Robbie's favorite meal. If I ever ask him what he wants for dinner, he always says spaghetti. Very good. All right, you guys, here are the 2 pieces of clothing that I picked up from Aldi. Look at this adorable romper. I love it so much. It's got the tie detail around the neck, the tie detail at the waist, and then it doesn't have pockets. That's the one thing I would change if I could, but it's a good length. It's not too short, it's not too long. It's really comfortable. I love it. The colors are great. It's easy to wear, and I wore it for a girls' night out just last night, actually. And then here are the linen pants. I've never bought anything linen before. Actually, the idea of linen has always kind of aggravated me because it gets wrinkly, and I don't love that. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to give these a try. They're super cheap. I think they were like $9. So anyway, I was very pleased with them. I've worn them already as well. They wear wonderfully. They're super comfortable as well. Thank you all for adding a dash of gratitude to your day. We'll see you on the next video.